most of what this gentleman and I do prior to the entire world having the off switch flipped. We would go around and do events for companies, and you would do events, and sometimes you would have people there that were a little older, right?
Yeah.
Like they'd be, people in their
the CEO.
Yeah, the guy. And they'd always come up like, "Why don't you guys do some older music?" And we're like, "Sir, the '80s was 40 years ago. Like the '60s at this point is literally 60 years ago. Like that would have been like if we were doing music if we had done this in the '90s, we would have done like 20s and 30s music. Like everything was.
Sir, I would like to court your daughter. I'm a white fella.
Yes, that was the 30s. That's how the 30s worked. All the songs were just about, like holding hands on a train, just my lady and I, we son on a... Yeah. You go back and listen to that, and that's what it all sounds like. Down the lane.
Like big band music there.
Yeah. These guys doing that. This next one's called the Chattanooga Choo Choo Charleston. And you're like, okay. Everything had like a name attached. This is the Tallahassee Shuffle. A 1 and a 2 and a...
This is one for the boys overseas.
Yeah, then that got into the 40s. Yeah, the 40s, that's what it was. It was all fast-talking newsmen. Yeah. This one goes out to all our boys in Germany. Give that Kaiser hell. And hey, ladies, join the war effort. We need tiny little hands to make bullets. And then like the 50s, you started getting like, hoop-bop, shadoo.
Were they just made
yeah, it was.
Bang, 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 dig it, right.
Yeah, it was just all of that. And you had a bunch of like dudes who were sitting under street lights. There was always that guy.
A group of non-threatening looking dudes.
Yeah, and then like the one guy would have his comb. Like I assume, although everything I know about the 50s came from the 80s when they would just pay tribute to the 50s on Full House.
But in every one of those bands, there was one guy who goes,
yeah. Yeah, and then there was that. Yeah. That's why, because anybody can do. You can do both. Oh my god! Hi, that was a lyric in 1958. Oh man! By the time you got into the 60s, that's about the time when, like, rock and roll started coming along.
The power chord.
Yeah, and you started having like people started writing more like rock type songs. Yeah, this was rock. By the way, this was rock and roll in like when it came out. People were like, "What are they doing? Kids are gonna just start getting pregnant to this." This was all the songs too. You might be listening to this going, "I know what song," and it is. It's a bunch of songs from that era. You can just pick them out, right? Like it's Louie Louie. Oh no, I said me gotta go. Oh la la. You gotta warn me when you come in on the Frankie Valley high. Yeah. But it's a bunch of other songs because it's also a wild thing. You make my heart sing. You make everything so groovy.
Did Eddie Murphy sing that?
It's a wild thing. Yeah, I don't know why I got sassy with that. It's also, hang on, Sloopy, hang on. Remember that one? But the funny thing is that this little set of chords kept sneaking its way like back into music throughout the years, even if people didn't blatantly just use this chord structure, right? Like it's still a bunch of other songs. Shooting at the walls of heartache, bang, bang. I am the warrior. I said more than a feeling. I see Marianne walking away. Like nice. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do the Boston. That was fun. But what's crazy about that is that if you take this very basic chord structure that's been around since the 60s and you change it just slightly, you play a few of the notes down instead of up, it becomes one of the most influential songs in rock history. A song that I think most people can say is one of the most important moments of rock history. I don't know if you can remember where you were the first time you heard it.
7th grade.
Yeah, I don't know. This song influenced me. I feel like
Some of the most profound lyrics ever.
yeah, lyric-wise, I think it's something that I think
You ready
really
to tackle
stuck with
these?
people. Yeah, so heavy stuff on the way. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. I said, hello, 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 how low? Hello, hello, hello. I said, hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your show on, get paid. Said all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.